Good morning, Knights, and welcome to the Night's Watch. I'm Miriam.
And I'm Miron.
The Night's Watch is a daily show that airs at the beginning of Block 2. The Night's Watch is a show made by students for students to keep everyone up to date with everything Queenie.
Let's get to the announcements.
If you are a current grade 11 young woman or gender diverse student interested in science, technology, engineering, or math subjects, there's a summer paid research position for you.
The Women in Scholarship, Engineering, Science and Technology, or YSET organization at the University of Alberta is an organization that focuses on creating effective programs to empower women and gender diverse people to pursue careers in STEM.
Every year, YSEST invites grade 11 young women and gender diverse students to submit applications in February and March to participate in their summer research program, or SRP.
Participations work as paid students research on projects in a less traditional field for their gender in months of July and August. Young women and gender diverse students conduct research in engineering and or science.
If you are interested to learn more about YSS Summer Research Program and how to apply, visit their website at www.uab.ca/YSEST. Applications are due by March 24th. Sorry about that.
See Ms. Shibley in room 119 for more information.
The Headstrong GSA conference is taking place on March 22nd.
This is a mental health conference for 2SLGBTQ+ and allied students and teachers. The conference will explore mental health through public speakers with lived experience and concert and interactive activities.
The conference is free to attend and lunch will be provided. Please make sure to submit dietary restrictions at the time of registration.
If you are interested in joining the conference, come see Miss Liz and Dudman or Miss Kemp at GSA meeting, Mondays at lunch in the music room.
And now, on to the weather.
It is currently sitting at -4 and will reach about -1 at lunch and a high of +3 today. And now on to Miss Kemp.
Hi everyone, my name is Miss Kemp. You've probably seen over the week that many of our talented colleagues have been telling you about what courses you can sign up for next year. So if you don't know me, I am the music teacher here. We teach, we have instrumental music and we have choir and jazz band at the school. If you have previous experience playing an instrument in band from junior high, sign up for Instrumental Music 10. And if you missed that because of COVID, we would love you to sign up for the beginner band as well. We have choir, and we have jazz band, and if all of those interest you, come and talk to me and we can get you started next year. And I have a student here, Maya, who is just going to tell you a bit about why she loves being in music.
Well, hi, my name is Maya, and I play clarinet in the band program. And I would like to say a few things about why I like to be in band. For starters, band is like my safest place for me to be there, and I enjoy talking to my friends there and learning new instruments and playing the music pieces Miss Kemp always gets us. Sometimes it's hard, sometimes it's fun, you know. Secondly, we go on a lot of field trips, which I love going on field trips. We went to band camp. That one was my favorite the most. And one thing, there's a couple things why you should join band, but the number one thing for me is that band is a place like where we can all be ourselves and not one person in that class can judge us for anything. And band was like a big thing like before COVID happened and all that things. But since COVID happened, band has been going down a bit, but now we're trying to like get it back up, you know. Yeah, band is pretty good. Band is really good. You should really join. We go on a lot of field trips. We get, what was it called?
Swag?
Yeah, what she said. And we get a lot of professional conductors to help us.
We work with many professional musicians.
Yes. There were some at the band camp. It was really fun. We really enjoy band, and we really hope to get more people into band class. So I really hope people join more and more.
And on to Miss Gordy.
Thank you, Ms. Kemp and Maya, for telling us about the fantastic music program we have at Queenie. So for those of you who don't know me, I'm Miss Gordy. I teach dance as one of the options at Queenie. Perhaps you didn't know we have a dance program. We have a gorgeous studio right across from Miss Bowman's room. So it's up kind of at the end of the hallway on the second floor. So similarly, because we will be registering next week, I just want to tell you that dance is an option that we would love to have you in. Just like band and all the other fine arts programs we have, it's another way that's just kind of a non-academic way to express yourself and who you are in a different sort of way that's not the same academic pressures perhaps as your core classes. It's really good for your mental health. Of course, it's good for your physical health. And hey, you might as well make some new friends. So in the dance program, one big thing that people don't realize is you don't need any dance experience. So yeah, that person that you know who you are, where you're at home with your TikTok videos and you're just practicing in your room, come join dance, come my way, ask me questions. It's awesome, it's fun. I hope you sign up and maybe I'll see you there. Ms. Rahal?
Okay, hi Knights. Thank you, Miss Gordy. I'm here to talk about some grad updates. So I have a couple and I needed to write them down. So the first one that I wanted to talk about is grad photos. Grad photos are completely booked now. So unfortunately, if you missed your opportunity to take them at the school, you still have an opportunity to take your photos, but you have to take them at the Sherwood Park photo location, which is where the company that comes to the school will take the photos for you there. So it's the same cost, it's $30. They'll have your gowns and the caps there for you, but you'll just have to take them at the studio. So that's the number one. The second thing is next week, we are prepared to start ordering your gowns for commencements, which is coming up here pretty quick. We need about a month to get those orders in. So next week, the grade 12s, you're going to see a list with your ID number on them. On that list, you're going to see 3 categories: attendance, fees, and credits. If any of those categories are highlighted red, that means you need to speak to either an administrator or pay your fees and figure out why it is that you are not walking the stage. So for example, if your fees are red, you just have to go see Miss Schultz in the office and pay those fees. If your attendance and credits are in red, then that's something you need to talk to your assistant principals with. So maybe the first month of semester 2 didn't go the way that you wanted it to go. This is your opportunity to get that attendance back up, because if that attendance is not at that 90%, unfortunately, you cannot walk the stage. Same with your credits, right? We planned for 80 credits. So if you are planned to graduate in June with 80 credits, then you're okay. But again, if your courses right now, you're not doing the best, this is kind of just a little bit of a wake-up call so that you can get those gowns ordered in time for commencement. So to give you an idea, the gowns go up next week. That gives us until the end of April, and then we need 2 weeks to order. So they will be here in May, because commencement is June 1st. So we don't have too much time anymore. And if you have any questions, as always, come see me in the portables or email me. Okay, thanks, Knights. Have a great weekend.
Hey, good morning, everyone. I'm Mr. Mercer, because he'll keep the train going in terms of thinking about courses for next year.
Good morning, everybody. Happy St. Patrick's Day. I'm here to talk to you about computer science. I was just marking one of the assignments that my students made on tablets, and I wanted to talk to you about computer science. So we have three levels of computer science 10, 11, and 12. And you don't need any previous experience to do that. And we end up sideloading to Android tablets. I have a few in my desk if you don't have them. And we try to make it as fun as possible. So hopefully we'll see you next year. Mr. McEwen.
All right, thanks. And you guys, I'm here to do celebrations and shout-outs, but I also want to say a big shout-out to St. Patrick's Day, a big day. And I want to give a particular shout-out to a young man, Patrick McDonough, one of the guys I talk with every day. And Patrick started celebrating St. Patrick's Day early this week, as his name might connotate. But I wanted to thank Patrick for his reminder and his awesome show of green today. I wanted to give a personal shout out to all of the kids who joined me yesterday at the Building Cultures of Consent. This is Khaled, JV, Shamarki, Evan, Cece, Yara, Micaiah, Nancy, Miriam, and Emma, all tremendous representatives of Queenie in an event that features all of the schools from all the high schools at Edmonton Public. I just want to say how proud I am to be with that group of young people who are thinking about change on a small scale and on a large scale and are just tremendous ambassadors for Queen Elizabeth. So thank you all for that. I want to give a shout out to Ms. Kemp, who was just on here for organizing Junior High Arts Days, and for all of the teachers who took part in this. If you hadn't noticed the last couple of days, we had mass numbers of grade 9 students from Roslyn and Florence Halleck in the building getting a taste of the arts here at Queen Elizabeth, and it was just wonderful to see, and I just was so appreciative of what I was seeing from all of our staff and students in terms of welcoming those young future knights. I also want to just make a note that Maya was here talking about the importance of music, and what she didn't tell you is that she is often the first person in this building every morning, and so she's one of the first people I see when I come in every day. One of the things she told me was how sad it was. This was the day before a long weekend because she loves school and particularly music so much that a day without it was almost too much for her to bear. So a little bit of a testament to the power of music in our lives. On to a couple more specific celebrations and shoutouts. My good friend Ahmed Albida, who is always a great supporter of our staff, had 2 more this week. Here they are. One is for Miss Richardson. Miss Robin, you're appreciated more than thank you can ever express, but it's a start. You're a wonderful teacher and a wonderful person. You teach with love, effort, and energy, and that draws in every student. Your love of learning has drawn me into a whole new universe of exploring ideas. You are the best teacher ever. The world needs more teachers like you. And he doesn't stop there. He goes on to Miss Shim. Miss Shim, today I celebrate you for being selfless, devoted, hardworking, and the wisest person in the classroom. I am grateful to be your student. Having a teacher like you is a blessing from above. Thank you for changing my world. Okay, so thank you very much, Ahmed, for that. Maya Davies also wanted to give a shout out to Miss Kemp. It's a big day for Miss Kemp. I wanted to thank Miss Kemp for her doing her absolute best with the Queenie music program. It's a lot of work being the only music teacher and teaching multiple off-schedule courses while trying to organize an array of events for the music kids. I appreciate how you're trying to give us a true high school experience through field trips and performances. Thank you. And finally, my good friend Hamoud Issa wanted to recognize Bakar Didi. He's the best, and it's fun to talk with him, and he always helps me out with stuff when I need it, and he always supports me when I need it the most. So thank you very much for that, Hamoudi. I think that's all I have for you, but again, keep those celebrations and shout-outs coming. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. It is going to be a warm one, as Micaiah told us, and we're heading into the next week, which is the week before spring break. So hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care.